George, tell us a joke.
Why has Prince got a moustache? To hide the stretch marks. I know a good one. Why hasn't George Michael got a girlfriend? Because you can't fit two on a sunbed.
What would you have inscribed on your gravestone?
I came to dance, but everyone had their legs cut off. Goodbye.
Can you do any impressions?
I can't really. Marilyn's really good at doing Dame Edna Everage, but I'm not very good at doing anyone.
But we've heard you do a good Carol Channing.
Hi, sweetie. Raspberry.
No, I'm not very good at that. Give up.
Can you speak French?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Enculé. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi means, do you want to go to bed with me? So that song, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? And enculé is very rude.
Any others?
Adotti kurusai, tarashindi kurusai. Sachi kuna sono kuramani nuruna. Chimpilaga ulo ulo, dame abonayo. That's a song called Don't Go Down That Street. Sachi kuna. It's like a Japanese song we did, and we did it in Japanese. And then when you're on stage, if you say Odotti kurusai, tarashindi kurusai, it means everyone goes crazy. Because it means basically get out of your seat and have a good time. And it's like great to do that.
What's your favourite line from a song?
Oh, there's a great line in the Bowie song, which is as ugly as a teenage millionaire. I love that line. It's from Scary Monsters album. Sort of, as ugly as a teenage millionaire. Just that's great. I love that. Actually, I think quite a good Bowie impersonation. I may not always love you.
Where do you think you'd come in a list of the most fanciable pop stars?
Last.
So wouldn't you fancy someone who looked like you?
No.
Why?
I don't like puffs. No, I don't know. It's like, if you've got curly hair, you always want to have straight hair. Nobody really wants to sort of get off with themselves, do they? I suppose George Michael might.
When was the last time you cried?
Wasn't that long ago. The last time I cried was when I was working this year with Marilyn. And that bitch made me cry because he was getting on my nerves so much. I've been up all night, and he was like, he stormed out of the studio and got in the limousine, and the driver came up the stairs and said, "Where's Marilyn's medicine?" Because he was a bit ill. And I just took the whole lot and tipped it down the toilet and went and had a cry. And I went downstairs and I said, "You don't get out of this car, I'm going to kill you." Get out those stairs now. You've got to do this vocal before 8 o'clock in the morning. I think that was the last time I had a really good cry. I mean, I'm always crying, but that was a serious cry.
Are you in love?
Yep. I've been in love for a long time. When you're in love with somebody, nothing is perverted. Do you know what I mean? And when you aren't in love, there's so many restrictions on what you can do, in your sex life or just in your personal life. There's so much that you can't do. Like love is totally, like it's not inhibited at all. And that's what I love about being in love. You don't have to be inhibited. When you meet somebody, it's like, you've got to go through the whole routine of, do you mind if I put my gas mask on, You know what I mean? It's like, when you're in love with someone, nothing matters. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about... I just hate chasing foxes as well. It's so boring. You know what I mean? I just hate hunting people down.
Who was the last person you hit?
The last person I hit was Marilyn. I hit him in the head with a Perrier bottle in Paris because he went downstairs and bought this book on my room. Like he signed it on a check, this really expensive book of about £200. And he came up and it wasn't that he bought the book, he just walked in and he goes, "I found this new game. You go downstairs and you sign a piece of paper and you can get what you like." And I threw a Perrier bottle in. Whack. And then he packed his bags and went towards the airport and I cancelled his ticket. It was quite funny.
When was the last time you spoke to your mum?
About a month ago. Like she'll call up and she'll leave an urgent message on the telephone, like somewhere. Like she called me in Holland, she left this urgent message. And I got really worried. And I kept calling her and there was no answer on the phone. And all she wanted to do was tell me she bought a washing machine. I said, "Oh, you're so crazy." She's really funny, my mother. Brilliant, though.
Where do you live?
Mind your own business. No, I live in the centre of London.
Have you got any birthmarks?
Yeah, the one on my neck. It's called my face.